We believe in creating enjoyable environment. One of the ways that this environment can be created, especially by supervisors and by bosses or those of us who are in leadership position, is to be generous with the way that we appraise our team members. Now, what does it mean to be generous? Generosity is cheerfully managing my resources so I can freely give to those in need. What does it mean to manage my resources? I would like to touch about your human resources. How can we carefully manage that? Because after all, people are the most important asset in the organization. One way to be generous in the way you manage a human resource is learn to focus on strengths. Because, in today's environment, the natural response is to focus on weaknesses, which many times comes with a more diplomatic term, meaning let's focus on your area of improvement. But focusing on weaknesses is actually forcing people to go against their natural talent. Now, think along with me. What if you appraise the individual in your team according to what they are strong at, what they really love to do, and not focus on their weaknesses and point them into projects or areas where they can exhibit their strength? This person here could be a strong administrator. This person here is strong in sales, and this person here is good in numbers. What you do as a team leader or as a manager is to be generous and provide opportunities for various ones to grow in their area of strength, what they feel energized in doing. Because focusing on strength helps team members to grow exponentially and they really thrive. Whereas if you focus on areas of weaknesses, yes, they may improve, but it is only incremental. And if you do the profiling well enough, you will find that one person's strength will be able to compensate for another person's weakness. The person who is strong in admin will be able to compensate for this person who might be poor in admin. And this person here who is strong in numbers but poor in persuasive skills could actually rely on this one to contribute towards the team's goals. So the twofold strategy in creating an enjoyable environment at work is to be generous in the way that you appraise and in the way that you profile your team members. Number one, focus on their strengths. Place them in situation where their innate talent will thrive. While on the other hand, manage their weaknesses, not to get them to focus on their weaknesses, but help them to manage on their weaknesses either by introducing systems or by getting team members' skills that will complement each other. You see, because the team is meant to complement each other. No one person has all the strengths, but if you get the right type of strengths in the team, then weaknesses can be managed, while at the same time, the individual focus is on strengths. So, we believe in creating an enjoyable environment. Well, an enjoyable environment is an environment where people get to focus and they get to play to their strengths. And this can only happen if we as managers, as team leaders, and as supervisors learn to be generous with our time. We learn to practice generosity in terms of how we appraise and how we recognize our people. Then truly the work environment will be an enjoyable one.